Clash at the Castle from Glasgow, Scotland is this weekend. With the success that has come from these international PLEs, this show should not disappoint. 2 years ago, Clash at the Castle sold out the Principality Stadium in Cardiff, Wales with nearly 70,000. This is still in the transition period of the Triple H takeover. And I don't believe that the creative freedom for the production was given like it is now. So this year's Clash in Scotland should be much more exciting and rowdy. The Hydro Arena in Scotland is much smaller and much more compact. This crowd is going to be rowdy and may give France and Backlash a run for its money. Let's talk about the reason you're watching this video. All the predictions for Clash at the Castle. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill in a triple threat versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark for the Women's Tag Team Championships. I want to say that this is the most predictable match that we are going to have at Clash at the Castle, and we see Jade and Bianca dominate and pick up the victory. These women have controlled the tag division since teaming up, and there is no one that can compete against them to take their titles. The only way we see these women lose the title is when one of them turns on the other to set up that impending feud. Utilizing the witches Isla and Alba is my favorite part going into this match. They are Scottish born and are both an incredible talent. Alba, being an ex-NXT UK champion, speaks to her work. They deserve so much better, but at least they can show up and show out in their home country, and hopefully the crowd gets right behind them like I know a UK crowd can do. Bianca and Jade with the W. If you guys are looking for more wrestling content, don't forget to go check out the Straight Shoot channel on YouTube for more wrestling videos with myself and Conman167. Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable in a singles match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. This has been one of the most interesting feuds going into Clash because there are so many different obstacles for both men in this match. A major factor being Otis. We have seen teases over the last several weeks of a turn by Otis, but which way is he going to turn? Perk Gable has been going full heel and has beaten down on the Alpha Academy for weeks, but Otis has always been Chad's #1 guy. Sammy's been trying to make Otis see the light and that he can be an amazing single star, which I don't think any of the fans are going to disagree with. I have a strong feeling Otis sees the light and turns on Chad Gable, this giving Sammy the opportunity to pick up the W and retain his Intercontinental Championship. Sammy with the W. We have Bayley versus Piper Niven with Chelsea Green in her corner for the WWE Women's Championship. Piper arguably cut the promo of her career coming off of last week's SmackDown. The passion, the desire, and the true frustration that she spoke of gave me literal goosebumps. A lot of people forget that Piper is a veteran in this business, especially over in Europe. I really love to see that she is also being given the opportunity to shine in her home country, but sadly, passion, a home field advantage, and the lurking Chelsea Green isn't going to be enough. There are other bigger feuds for Bayley as champion currently, and she needs to hold that title for it to happen. Bayley with a big win against all the odds in Scotland. Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles in an I Quit match for the Undisputed WWE Championship. There's something to be said when you have Cody Rhodes as WWE Champion after the several years it took for him to get to the top of the mountain, and you already want to see him drop it. Let's be real, ever since Cody won the title, nothing has felt as exciting. Thankfully, we have some spice in this match with it being an I Quit match versus AJ Styles. In reality, there is probably a larger story being told with this being an I Quit match. A lot of massive rumors of this TNA partnership and options for crossover. Let's be real. Cody's not dropping the title until the Bloodline decides he's dropping the title. The real Bloodline, not Solo 2.0. Deep down, I love this version of the Bloodline, but we want Roman. Cody with the W. And I think AJ Styles walking away and going to TNA. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. And all of Judgment Day is barred from ringside. Dominic Mysterio, JD Funko Pop McDonough, Finn Balor, and even Carlito. Listen, I'm an advocate for DM Hunk. Drew has been doing the best work of his career over the last several months, to the point where it's refreshing to see someone in WWE put in the work outside of the ring. His social media and trolling level has shot him to the peak of his career. And the funniest part is, it's just Drew being Drew. The unfortunate part of this is that there's another person he's tied with, and that could potentially set Scotland into a riot and a frenzy, and that man is CM Punk. A little bit more about him in a second. The Judgment Day is barred from ringside, but the story here is that Priest can do this on his own. I don't discredit his ability as a champion or who he is as a wrestler. But sadly, this title reign will come to an end, but it has nothing to do with Damian Priest. There will be a bigger distraction during this match and will give Drew the W. I believe Balor and Liv are working together to bring down the Judgment Day, and that is going to distract Priest. Now, the reason Punk's influence is not going to be the factor, Punk is the face, and having him screw Drew in Scotland will have the entire UK turn on Punk. I don't think it's a smart choice for WWE to have one of their biggest moneymakers lose an entire market. For that reason alone, Punk will try to screw Drew over, but Drew will overcome, sending them right into SummerSlam for Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk for the world title. Drew McIntyre is your new World Heavyweight Champion. Guys, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and put the bell on. If you are looking for more wrestling content, don't forget to go check out the Straight Shoot channel for more wrestling videos with myself and Conman167. Guys, enjoy Clash at the Castle.